Well, here's a very recent story. A rape victim in Saudi has been sentenced initially to 90 lashes for being raped. The woman was raped and she is being punished. She got raped because she was in an area that women weren't supposed to be. So the guys raped her, these guys, whatever the hell it was, raped her. So the defense attorney for the raped Saudi Arabian woman appealed in a Sharia court decision that the 90 lash sentence against the client was too unjust. What happened was they doubled it to 200, over doubled it to 200 lashes. This is Saudi Arabia. It's crazy. And here we have President Barack Obama bowing to the king of Saudi, if you remember that. I don't know what this guy thinks of, I mean, this is our president anyway. This is a type of law you don't want to have in the United States. And I have to wholeheartedly agree with the writings on the back of these two women. Stop rape and hang the rapist. Hang the rapist, hang him high, and just get rid of him, dispose of him. But just remember, because, this is a very unpopular thing in a very tolerant and understanding West. When you're dealing with other places, they're not so tolerant. And just like we'll put it to here, this is right from Arabic, Taqiyya, I guess, if that's saying it correctly. Islamic doctrine of deception. Lying in Islam that is permitted under certain circumstances, gaining the trust of non-believers in order to draw out their vulnerability and defeat them. So like we have, Islam means peace, we respect women, Islam is tolerant. Well, I don't think so, because this is an actual real court case, and this is what happened. So let me tell you, that's the truth. That's the truth. It's an actual factual thing that just happened this last couple days, basically. It happened at the latter part of September 2013. Back in the time, actually in Iran, even Pakistan, and many other places before the Sharia law came in, women were allowed to go to the beach and wear like bikinis and things like that. There was no problem with that type of stuff. Today, they have to be totally wrapped up, and if they're caught in a place that is in the wrong place, they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, they're allowed to be raped by the law over there. And the woman who is not trying to be raped, that is a victim of rape, will get 200 lashes. So, anyway, just remember that this is what our president bows to. And we had a million Muslim march in Washington, D.C. I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, this is the type of law we don't want here in the United States, because the United States is about tolerance, and maybe it's not in the Bill of Rights per se tolerance, but the Bill of Rights is about protecting the individual. So each individual has their own rights. And, as long as they're not violating anybody else's rights, you're not violating the law. That's how it is in the United States. Over in Saudi and in Iran and other places, it's like the Sharia law is ridiculous, because they crack down on what they consider to be, I don't know what, but it's ridiculous. But just do remember that deception is the key. Deception is the key, because that's always been the underlying thing. Islam means peace. We are peaceful. We'll never do anything. We respect women. True Islam is tolerant. Okay. It's all in the actual law itself. Lying in Islam is permitted under certain circumstances, gaining the trust of non-believers in order to draw out their vulnerability and defeat them, per Muhammad. Anyway, so, sticking with our Bill of Rights is a very important thing. So, like if a woman goes to the beach and she's wearing a bikini or something like that, and she's not violating anybody's rights, that doesn't mean... this woman wasn't wearing a bikini. She was wrapped up in her robes and had her face covered. She just happened to be in a place where they did not allow women. So these males over in Saudi Arabia took it upon themselves to rape her. So she is being punished. Initially, the punishment was for 90 lashes. And when a defense attorney said that was too severe, instead of reducing the sentence, which I don't even know why she's being sentenced, they raised it to 200 lashes. So, tell me, as I used to say, what the hell are we fighting for? I could see what we're fighting for, so it's a fight worth doing. That's what I have to say. This is crazy. So, I wouldn't want this kind of law in my country. So, despite individual rights, they don't care about individual rights. That's what I should say. And it's like people like this are underhandedly trying to undermine our system where people do have individual rights through deception in any way possible. So it's a little more than a religion. It's pretty bad, man. I'm just pointing out the facts, man. These are facts. This just happened. This is not ancient history. This happened. This sentence was upped just within the last week. It's brand new. Brand new.